Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently at peace. That's a little bit weird. Actually, that's more than a little bit weird. That's really weird. But we are definitely working on some coring here. Now, I was just taking a look at this. We've got all of our overextension causing cores actually coring. And also, note, we took over Iceland. Has nobody colonized Greenland? No one colonized Greenland. I guess we'll do it. Sure. We'll pull this guy back. Revolutionary Great Britain rivaled us. Hilarious. And we're going to go colonize Greenland. Sure. Why not? We might as well take that. We've kicked Britain entirely out of the New World here. Maybe they have... That's Australia there. Australia, huh? Who are they affiliated with? Portuguese. Okay. So they're Portuguese. Fascinating. So, we've got basically all of South America under lock. I'd like to do some work in North America. We definitely need admin power. And we took over this little bit of Ireland here. This is now controlled by Aztec. We have no functional way of getting there and defending it in the case of a war. So I want to build us a combat navy. And what are we going to build here? We are going to go for 25 three-deckers. We're going to go for 50 great frigates. And then we're going to go for 100 archipelago frigates. For now, we can only get 35, and that's fine. We'll get that all underway. And once this gets built up, we're going to go for 100 of these. I'm just doubling it. And once that's all good, 35 units are on their way to join this one. No, it's galleys that are on their way. Okay, whatever. We're going to bring this up to 50 then. Cool. And we've got all of these guys chilling down over here right now. I'm going to move some of these out like so. What do we have going on for our army maintenance right now? I think we can cut our army maintenance down to about here. That looks good. Whoa, hang on a moment. A little laggy. Okay, noted. There are some British separatists up here. Can we actually get there? The answer is no. We'll have to negotiate access through Canada, and there's no way they'll give it to us. So we may end up losing this territory out over here. Hello, pause menu. We lost this battle. Interesting. Well, we'll deal with that later. I do want to continue to core here. We'll sort by cost. And we actually can't core at this moment. We converted down over this way. That's great. We will continue to convert. Let's sort by unity. And let's get this going. Beautiful. So here's a question. How are we going to go about dealing with this situation? We kind of aren't. We would need to fight the US and or Canada. Now, Canada's actually quite strong. 400k is their manpower. And, I mean, we're a little bit stronger than that. We're at 440. But that's definitely rough. Canada's kind of blocking us from going into Portuguese Cascadia. We could definitely attack the US, but that is allied with with Canada and Portugal. And Canada is allied with whom? Just the US. And Prussia. For Portugal. Okay, that's noted. For now, of course, we're going to continue to construct out over here. We're going to bring this up to 100. There we go. Beautiful. And I want to come down over this way and get our transport ships brought up to be, instead of here, I want to be at least at 40. I want to check in here. Combat width is 40. Yes. That seems good for now. Cool. Heretics of Pomo were converted, and we will definitely continue to convert. Beautiful. Crush the Revolution CBs. Excellent. Now, I would love to attack Cuba at some point. This is actually a really good idea for us. We should probably queue up 40 transports here as well. Something like that. Counter-revolutionaries in Limerick. Will not disrupt the local administration. Okay. So we're going to do what? We have too few seats in Parliament here. We should probably hand a seat out. Here we go. You can have a seat. Beautiful. These cores are starting to get expensive. So that's looking reasonably fine. Now we're going to need to eliminate these guys up here. I'm going to put in leadership here. There we go. And we just have nothing we can do about these situations right now. Literally nothing. Can we get access through the US? Actually, yes, we can. Cool. So we can do that. We can't deal with this. And we have nothing up in Aztec, Alberta right now. So that's slightly problematic, right? No doubt about that. We're going to get that taken back. We're going to head down over this way. Cool. We can invest in a new offensive idea. Siege ability? We are 14 years ahead of time. Do it. And land force limit and special unit cost modifier, and then discipline into recover army morale speed. That would be amazing. So I'm definitely interested in doing that. And we're starting to get some of these ships made. Cool. So that's all looking solid. Our ships are underway. I do want to continue to build. We'll build a couple of grand temples here. And let's check in on counting houses. Excellent. We'll get a few of those made. There we go. Cool. So we're going to be able to attack Cuba relatively soon. We do need a new rival. We'll go for revolutionary Great Britain, considering we just easily defeated them in a war. Very easily, in fact. We don't have that many more cores to do here. 17k, but this rose up in 2 locations, right? Yes. There's one out over here, and there's one all the way down here. There we go. We'll get that going. A missionary is already working here. Okay, we'll get this one then. Separatists in Puno. Well, that's slightly awkward. I guess we'll deal with them first and then come back down here. More than slightly awkward. Are they going to finish that siege? Yes, they are. Okay. So we're going to actually have to stay here for a moment. That's fine. I would love to get these cores going, but we, of course, can't. We're at 76% religious unity right now. That's going pretty well. More cores coming in. We're only at 23% overextension right now. We're pretty far over our governing cap, though. We may want... Ooh, that's a really solid one. We may want to consider building a few of these courthouses, and we probably should. I'm going to grab these guys now and bring them on down here. Cool. I can't believe that nobody colonized Greenland. That's kind of insane. So there's a core done. Beautiful. And British Louisianans over here. We'll deal with them. Beautiful. It's just a piece of paper. I would absolutely love to get up here, but there's... Who's Canada at war with? Portuguese Cascadia. This is interesting. We cannot join this war because I think Canada is not considered a great power. Is that correct? Actually, Canada is not considered a great power. Remarkable. Do we want to fight Canada here? It's a very interesting option. If we did, we'd be able to grab territory over here and link all of this up before thinking about pushing this way, but we probably wouldn't end up pushing that way too much. We would need to get forces in position for it. All of these guys can make their way northward and park, like, around here. And these guys would be, like, over here. Revolution in Prussia. Okay, that's exciting. I'm tempted to do this. They have 137k manpower. That's their primary weakness here. That's definitely very, very interesting. We're getting close to having all of this cord. And to be clear, I probably wouldn't be interested in doing this right now if we had access through here. We're going to have to stick relatively close together. Do we let them finish their war first to take maximum losses, to be a bit out of position, and to have overextension? Maybe we do. Wait, that province is under siege? What? Oh, over here. We missed these guys. Okay, sure. We'll go grab that. Excellent. And we missed these guys as well. We'll go eliminate them. Cool. So all of these forces are making their way northward. I'm going to tell these guys to come here. I'm going to tell these guys to come here. I'm going to tell these to go here. These guys can go here. And I think that's a bit more correct. Now keep in mind, these guys actually cannot siege here, which is actually hilarious. I'm completely okay with that. If we're going to do this, we should turn up our army maintenance right now. Which we can certainly do. Town hall, missionary, provinces under siege. That's probably one of these out over here, right? Like this down here? Maybe not. Revolt over in Thomond. That's going to be exciting. We should probably... this isn't done building yet. This fleet is still underway. When is this going to be done? 22 October 1793. Okay. So I'm going to move these guys northward. I'm going to take them off of Force March. I'm going to move them northward. We're going to leave these guys down here for now, but they can also come out of Force March. I want to work on this corps. We're waiting at this point on this final transport ship to finish up. Okay. We do need a few more corps here. Where is this? Oh, of course, that's this. I'm dumb. Yeah, that's fine. That's not shocking that this is under siege. We need 222 to make Coxham into a corps. That'll be fine. Bartering is increasing. Let's not spend admin power. Thanks. Okay, so Canada finished their war. I want to check in on where that revolt was. It's over here. Okay, we can force march our way up there. That's not a problem. How is Canada doing on their manpower? 128k. Noted. They're low on their prestige. We can grab Grand Army right now. So we'll do that. We can also grab Grand Navy. Cool. Naval force limit modifier is actually really, really big for us. We'll no longer be over our naval force limit. So that's great. Very pleased about that one. And where is this ship right now? It is 22 October, right. That's going to be a while. British Cascadian separatists up here that we cannot get to or do anything about. So basically, we're in a situation here where we have to fight Canada. So I'm going to move these guys in and double stack them. Like so. We have to fight Canada, right? If we want to hold on to these locations, we have to do it. So we're going to continue to core, and we're going to continue to... Oh, there's a bunch of cores coming in. Beautiful. We're going to continue to convert as well. I want one of you over here. There we go. Icelandic separatists. Okay. And Anglican zealots out over here. The Anglicans can be dealt with by these guys. We'll go deal with that. And we're just waiting on this fleet here to have these guys be able to go suppress people in Iceland and in Ireland. That's the idea there. Okay, so what do we have up here for troop count? We currently have 240,000. The question is, do we think this is enough? I'm going to create ourselves a new army template here. And we're going to, let's see, what is our current, oh wow, we can actually get a number of these. Specifically 2. 2 is the number that we can get. I'm going to recruit 1 here, and I'm going to recruit 1 here. Okay. We need to attack Canada, right? That's definitely something that we need. We need to continue to convert, and we'll convert here. Beautiful. Cusco was occupied. Yep, that's to be expected. Where were those rebels at that just spawned? Here. Okay. We have access through the US, so that's okay. I'm just thinking about this 94k stack right now. They're not locked in. They would be very soon. Now they're locked in. We could theoretically attack them here. We'd arrive on 13 October. We would attack with 160k. That should be sufficient, right? Do we have a claim on them? Do I have a CB? We should. Imperialism. Yeah, imperialism is fine. We would fight the US as well. That's the main thing we need to be concerned about. The US is another 218k. So what can we do about this? Well, not a lot at the moment. We need to prepare for it. Okay, I'm now going to attach these guys to the transport, and we're going to make our way up over to Iceland. We'll dock in Reykjavik. Sure, we'll hire this guy. That seems fine. And I do want to continue to get town halls going here. There are some very solid ones. For the moment, we cannot actually attack Canada, which is sad. I'm deeply saddened by this, but it is a fact. Right now, that's not something we can do. We could fight the US separately. How's our fleet going? It's underway. It definitely needs a lot more work. Cusco has been occupied by us. Yes, that is to be expected. And we have arrived up here. Beautiful. We win that, although we took substantial losses. Extraordinarily substantial losses. Considering we're at full army maintenance, it must have been because we just disembarked. Desmond separatists have risen up down in Cork. We, of course, need to deal with that, and we will. So we're going to hop over here real quick. And we will attach to transport, and we're going to come land in Desmond. We'll arrive here shortly. There we go. And let's put in this guy as the leader. And I'm going to attack these lads. Boom. No problem. Ooh, 2,000 ducats? Absolutely will take that. That is magnificent. Okay, we do need to continue to core here. Province is under siege and building town hall. That's fine. And Munster separatists down over here. We'll deal with them. No problem. They're done. And we'll head up and deal with these Limerick guys. Beautiful. So, this is a problem. We cannot get through Canada. Canada is truced and allied with the United States. That's interesting. How strong is Portugal? Portugal plus the US is less strong than Canada. So if we're going to launch an invasion of anything, it should be the US, and we should break their alliance with Canada. We also have some Portuguese territories that we want to take. It's an option. This is going to be a problem. These guys are going to enforce their demands unless we manage to get up here. It's fully surrounded by Canada. So, for now, they might actually be willing to give us military access later. Maybe. We want to take these 3 provinces. We'd want to take this province. These are our vassals, of course. And then we attack the US over here and take some of that, taking back this area, of course. For now, we can move in. We do have military access through the US. And we'll have to get rid of that. Will that give us a truce? I think it will. For now, I'm going to leave these guys here. And they would not accept this. Out of curiosity, can we use a great power action here? No, of course not. I would be shocked if they would have let us do that. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to cancel our military access here. I believe we may get a truce with them. No, we do not. Okay, cool. So that's fine. I want to move these guys down over here for now. We'll continue to convert. And for now, there's no cores that we can make. These guys are just chilling out over here, and that's completely okay. Beautiful. So we're going to be done with our overextension very, very shortly. If we attack Portugal... Oh, they broke their alliance with Prussia. Revolutionary Prussia. They would. Yeah. Okay, so that's wonderful. We would be at war with Portuguese Cascadia. British Cascadia does still have territory over here. Noted. So this will probably go back to British Cascadia then. Okay, this is not very relevant. Neither of these are very relevant. This feels like a winnable war. The US would join. If we co-belligerent them, Canada joins. But if we do this, Canada does not join. So the idea would be basically this, right? I would want these guys to move over. Where we do a full-scale invasion of the United States. We take a couple of locations from Portugal. And I'm just thinking about naval situations here. Our navy is not really ready yet, although it's getting kind of close. Kind of close. These town halls aren't very good. I'm going to build counting houses. There we go. So we're bringing these guys over. This is irrelevant. This will likely revert to British Cascadia, and for now, there's not really anything we can do about that. But let's get into position for a US war. There's another core finishing. This town hall is going to be done in like 5 months. Okay. We're at 7% overextension. Both of these are finishing. We're at 3% overextension and 10 March. Okay. So we're at basically no overextension. This does feel like a winnable war if we attack Portugal. It definitely feels winnable. So we attack Portugal here. Are we in position? I think we're about as in position as we're going to be. The war goal, of course, is going to be to take their capital, and that's a thing we might eventually be able to do. We're in an interesting position here to be able to strike from Ireland. Maybe. We'll see if that's a thing we want to do. Portugal's actual strength is what? 140k? It's not all that strong. The US is a stronger partner here, by far. I think we do it. I think we declare this war. The US is going to join. We do not co-belligerent the US. so that Canada doesn't get pulled in. Then our primary goal here, which we can't click on this right now, sadly, but our primary goal is to actually break the US-Canada alliance. That's the idea there. Alternatively, we can just be truced with them. But I think we're better off breaking the alliance long term. I think we don't attack Lisbon right away. But we do move in pretty heavily over here. We want to keep our units semi-close together, but we do something kind of like this. You are attacking there. That looks good. Okay. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to fight the US and Portugal. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadow Wolf, Mlohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kentogan, Andy Magar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.